Hi, this video is for the slider bracket in Fusion 360. And again, pause this video whenever you need to, and let's get it. All right, so make sure first step is that under your document setting that your unit of measurement is in millimeters. Say okay. So how we're going to do this is we're going to make the main body. We're going to extrude it out. We're going to cut out the notches. Okay, we're going to make this circle a feature on top. We're going to make this cube all the way through. And the last step, we're going to cut out this notch. Okay. So we're going to go create a sketch, and I'm going to start on the right side. If you're not sure this is the right side, come over to your viewing cube, click on the right, and that's the only plane that you have. Okay. So let's go ahead and make this feature. Okay, so it comes down, over, up, okay, at an angle, over, and then at an angle again. Okay, escape. Now I want to make sure that this is even. So I'm going to use this point as the center. Okay. So our length of our object here is 80, at least that front feature. So let's go ahead and do this as 80. Okay. We need this to be even. So I'm going to pick on one of the corners. That center point down. Make sure your dimension is straight. And half 80 is 40. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the top part, which is 52. So click on that. 52. Okay. Now, just off the top of my head, 52 is a little harder to do in half, so I'm going to show you a trick. All right, so I'm going to pick the corner that's the furthest away from this point. Okay, so it's going to be this one. And then I'm going to hit the center point and bring it straight up. Don't do it at an angle. Make sure it's straight. Okay, so I'm going to reference this dimension. And then I'm going to hit divide 2. And now it's centered. Okay. This mount corner wall right here is 15. So let's go ahead and dimension that. That's 15. We could do the other side as well. And then the whole thing is 30 plus 15 is 45. So top, bottom, 45. Let's go ahead and finish sketch. I'm going to go ahead and isometric. Extrude. Okay. The one thing I want to do instead of one side, I want to do symmetry. That's why I make sure that that center point's in the middle. Okay. I want to make sure it's the whole length. And it is 60 centimeters or millimeters. Okay. There's that. All right. So next, let's cut out these notches. Okay. So I'm going to create a sketch right here on the flat part. All right. Now, if I try to do a corner right here, I'm not going to get the exact corner. There's no way I can latch onto that because this is an angled surface. So if I hit P on my keyboard, it brings up the project command. Okay. Let me show you what happens. So I'm going to hit this surface, and you can see it recreates that surface on our sketch. Say OK. Then when I draw that rectangle, I can definitely click on that corner. To make your two rectangles off that corner. Okay. Between the two rectangles is 42 millimeters. So let's do that. That corner and this corner. It's 42. Okay, we want to make sure they're even. So to find out that distance, we take 60, subtract 42, which is going to be 18, and then divide it by the 2, which is going to be 9. So I'm going to dimension one of these rectangles as 9. And just to prove it, I'll do this one, and it says 9. Okay. The length is 15, or the height, I should say. Oops, there we go. Right, 15. Okay, if you want to check the other side, go for it. Yep, that's fine. 15. Finish sketch. Extrude. Make sure you hit both rectangles. Oops, missed that one somehow. And I'm just going to pull it all the way through. Say OK. All right, that's that one. Let's go ahead and do this circle feature on top. So we're going to select that surface, say sketch. Now, because I did symmetry, that center point's right here in the middle, exactly where I need it to be. So do circle, hit that center point, 30 millimeters in diameter. Finish sketch, and then extrude it up 30. Okay. That's that part. All right, next, we're going to go ahead and do this box. And we notice that it comes off 10 millimeters. So let's do that. So you're going to go under construct, offset plane. I'm going to pick this surface because that's what we measured off of. We're going to say 10 millimeters. Let's go ahead and start a sketch on that. Okay, I want to make sure I click right on that corner because remember, once I did that offset, I see I can't click. So just offset or hit P for project, and I just want to project that line. Now I can click right on that corner. Let's do a rectangle. That rectangle is 30 millimeters wide. So let's do that. Half of 30 is 15. So I'm going to hit this one and that one. 15. It's 28 tall. Okay. And finish. Okay, so there's my rectangle. Okay, there's that rectangle, and we're going to extrude it all the way to the side. Okay, so it's 10 this way, another 80, so that's 90, another 10 on the other side, so it's 100. So we want to extrude this box negative 100. We don't want to cut it. We want it joined. And say OK. The only thing left we got to do is cut out the square notch. So we're going to create a sketch right on that surface. And again, we got that midpoint right there. So we're going to create a notch. It's going to be 40. And the reason I don't have to project is I made the sketch right on that surface. Okay, so this is going to be 40. We want it centered. So half of 40 is 20. It's 20 millimeters tall. Oops. All right. Finish. Extrude that square all the way through. And that is the slider bracket. Have any problems, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.